welcome back to Need for Speed Unbound. Today we are going to be taking a look at 4 cars to use for the Rumble playlists. That's one for B, A, A+, and S. So that should have you covered for all the Rumble playlists. I think these are pretty good cars. There may be, probably are, some better ones out there. But we're going to take a look at what I have built to at least get you started, and we'll go from there. So, first up, we have the Mercedes AMG A 4.5 in B class. The engine we have in there is the 4.0 liter V8. The parts we are using are the Sport Induction, the Sport ECU, the Sport Fuel System, the Pro Exhaust. We are leaving it naturally aspirated with Sport Nitrous, the Elite Off-Road Suspension, Super Brakes, Elite Off-Road Tires, Elite Clutch, the 5-speed gearbox, the Elite Differential, Super Nitrous Grip, and Drift. So for the handling, it is set to 80% grip. The steering sensitivity is all the way up, downforce in the middle, and brake tap for drift entry. For this off-road build, that will get you a top speed of 146, a 0 to 60 of 4.2, and a quarter mile of 12.9. All right, let's go check out the next one. Okay, so here we are in Rock the Boat with the AMG, which is the B class car, up against a couple other actual people. So that's nice. All right, let's see how it goes. So off the line, not too bad. Looks like that RSR is out there. I think it's the RSR anyway, is gone. So apparently that is the B class car of these that I should be looking into, is the Porsche. Not real surprised by that, but you know. Like I said, these were just to get started, to have something to use, knowing full well that they probably weren't the best ones you could start with, or at least end up with. I mean, I'm not too far behind them, so that's good. Those corners are really slowing him down. So that works out well for me, but the straights are where that Porsche just starts to pull. So I'm going to have to look into building that one sometime relatively soon. Actually, I'm not sure if that's the RSR, but it's one of the Porsches. Obviously. I should have just gone around the jump, but I didn't think about it. Did you see that other guy just jump right over my head? That's one thing that's kind of neat about these races, is that other racers can actually hit you, whether on purpose or on accident, and then change the race a little bit. So it's not just a straight race. I mean, all these races are just repurposed takeover events that they turned into race events for this. And honestly, I like this way better than the takeover events. The takeover events were a boring waste of time, in my opinion. I didn't like them. I still don't like them. But this is way better because at least you have some actual competition. And it's interesting. Or at least it gets made interesting because of the competition. Unfortunately, I am not going to beat this Porsche, but I am also not finishing dead last, so that's also a plus. The Porsche figured out how to corner coming through here, and I was having some issues there, but it happens, and the Porsche is going to take home, obviously. So we just got to wait for the other guy to either finish or DNF. And then it will be on to the next one. For the A-Class build, we have... God darn it. For the A-Class build, we have the Ford Focus RS using the 2.3 liter inline 4. The parts of it are the Sport Induction, the Pro ECU, the Super Fuel System, the Sport Exhaust, the Pro Roots Supercharger, Sport NOS with Elite Off-Road Suspension, Super Brakes, Elite Off-Road Tires, the Sport Clutch, the Pro 6-Speed Gearbox with the Elite Differential, Super Nitrous Drift, and Grip. For the handling, we have 80% grip with steering sensitivity all the way up and downforce up to 4 with brake tap for drift entry. Alright, let's go check this one out in its race. Alright, so here we are on the A race with my Ford Focus. Going up against a Lotus. Hopefully I can beat the Lotus. I haven't seen anybody race the Lotus in these events yet. Let's see. Nice little drift there. The Lotus is fishtailing it around. Lotus, I believe, is a rear-wheel drive car. I'm driving all-wheel drive, but it just put me into the wall there. Oh, the Lotus got stuck. At least I think it did, seeing what I could see on the mini map. Like I said, these are just to get people started in these builds or for these races, just so you can have something to start with and just not get smoked all the time. And if you get on it early enough, then guess what? You've got the cars that are going to win, because most people don't have vehicles built for this type of event. That was an accidental drift, but things happen. So yeah, that Lotus could probably take me on a normal road event, but it's not set up for this. So I don't think... I mean, right now, it obviously doesn't have a chance unless I screw up, which is, hey, totally possible. But it looks like it's gotten stuck a few times. I don't know on what, or if it's just gone into the wall or missed checkpoint somehow. I'm not sure. Yeah, see that corner right there? It was just kind of stopped up again. So I really think that the Lotus, at least as that one is set up, is not going to be very good for this event. There is a way you can go over there and just kind of shortcut this jump, but I kind of like it. It's kind of fun. Unless you're against somebody that's really fast, then it might be smarter to take the other route. But I've taken that route every time I have raced this race, and I have never not won this race. Alright, so that was the A class. Let's move on to the A plus now. For the A plus one, we have the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 9. The engine that we are using is the 2.0 liter inline 4, with parts being Elite Induction, Pro ECU, Elite Fuel System, Sport Exhaust. Then we have, where is it? There it is. The Pro Turbocharger with Super Nitrous, Elite Off-Road Suspension, Super Brakes, Elite Off-Road Tires, the Sport Clutch, the 7-speed Super Gearbox, Elite Differential with Super Nitrous Drift and Grip. The handling is grip up to 80%, steering sensitivity at high, downforce over 1 to the right, and brake tap for drift entry. Let's go check the race out for this one. Alright, let's see if we can do any better this time around. Hopefully we can. Is this guy using a Crown Vic? And then there is the RSR. This guy is a Porsche fan, apparently. Off the line, this build has got him, though. We'll see if we can maintain it, you know, by not running into poles and stuff. That's usually preferable. Yeah, he's gone just because I just lost it right there. Hopefully I can maybe catch up in the next 2 laps and get some of that back. That would be wonderful. Not holding my breath, because I am not racing this the best. And I almost tried to go up the wrong side of it. But wait, there's more. Ah! Well, that was fun while it lasted. I cut that corner too much, and it just sent me over that hill. So these, you do have to watch out for things like that too. There are other things in these races that can pop out and get you. So it's not just racing, like I'd said before. Alright, let's see if we can do a little better this time. We got the lead briefly. Now let's see if I can maintain said lead and do something with it. That'd be nice. This corner gets me for some reason. I don't know why, I just can't take it. I'm no good at that there corner. Alright, this is the one where I accidentally just flew out of bounds, I think. Or was that the next one? That might have been one of the next ones. That's okay. It was this one right here. There we go. We took it much better that time. We've got a little bit of a lead now. Not much, but a little bit. Just imagine if I hadn't wrecked that first time. That would have been glorious. But I did. So now it's just trying to keep said lead and working my way back on it. Alright. Oh, I thought I was going to get it that time, but I didn't. Oh, man. Yep, there goes. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that car right there is the guy that's in third. And he crossed across the part of the course that I'm racing on. So that does actually make it kind of interesting and kind of cool, in my opinion. At least it's different than the regular races where somebody gets into last place. You're probably never going to see them unless you're lapping them, which doesn't really happen all too often. So there we go. I screwed up in the beginning, and I was able to race back and win with this build. This right here, I think, is a very good build. Okay, and here we go with this last race for the A+. So again, off the line, this is a good build. I do recommend avoiding jumps as much as you possibly can, but that's my preference, because I think staying on the ground, you have better control of your vehicle. Well, I just hit that jump because I didn't see it coming. This jump you have to take. I mean, if you have to take it, you have to take it. Like, that's... There's no getting around that. But if you don't have to take it, don't take it. There's no reason to. Other than about right there. I don't know if you saw that guy just burst across the screen there. You can end up running into other racers if you don't take that jump. That jump can help you avoid them, but I still recommend not taking it. There, that time I recognized it was there. And we'll just get through there. Fly on that. And we got one more lap left. And I believe right there is another place that traffic crosses across the course that you're on. I could be remembering that incorrectly, but I'm pretty sure that it is. And I was not expecting a traffic car to just appear. Let's see. What's my distance? Oh yeah, I've got good distance on that Porsche. With not screwing up like I was before, I have managed to put really good distance between us. And if there would have been one more lap, I would have lapped the Crown Vic. So Crown Vic's going to DNF. Porsche will be done if it's not already. I just ran into something because the AI can't drive. Okay, the Porsche is almost done. There it is. And now we just have to wait for the Crown Vic to DNF. And we'll be all done. And then we'll go check out the S build. Alright, and then finally for the S class, we have the Subaru Impreza WRX STI from 2006. The engine we are using in that is the 6.2 liter V8, with the parts being Elite Induction, the Pro ECU, the Elite Fuel System, Elite Exhaust, the Elite Turbocharger, Super Nitrous, Elite Off-Road Suspension, Elite Brakes, Elite Off-Road Tires, Elite Clutch, the 7-speed Super Gearbox, the Elite Differential with Super Nitrous Grip and Drift. So for the handling on this one, we have 80% grip, steering sensitivity 4 to the right. I'm sorry, or is it 3 to the right? 1, 2, 3. There we go. We could do full. Full is fine too. And then downforce is 1 to the right with drift entry as brake tap. All right, finally, let's go check out this one in a race. All right, so here we are with the S class. And it looks like he's using a Polestar. Yep, that's a Polestar. And I have a feeling my Subi is going to smoke the Polestar. I could be wrong, though. Bye, Polestar. So you can go through that tube right there on this race. It's up to you. This one I'm going to go through just because of where I was on the course. And again, just like any other one, just avoid the jumps. They're going to mess you up more than anything else, probably. That is, of course, unless you have to take a jump, then just take it. Oh, he dropped. Well, I mean, that's not fun, but, you know. So this is one of those, you got to kind of slow up for that jump, otherwise you end up going off the course. Even though they dropped, I'll just keep going. I wish more people would have been in here, but this one is a monster build for these races. I have yet to lose in it, and I've raced quite a few using this one. So until somebody finds one that's better, this is the one I'll be sticking with, unless I find one that's better, I should say. I mean, each build, it's going to vary per person what is best for them. It depends a lot on their own driving style. So you can see I kind of hit the brake a little bit right before I hit the ramp, just to make sure I don't go flying around and off and then have to get back on the course. Although the one nice thing about these races is they don't really seem to make you wait very long. They just kind of reset you right away and you're good to go. Alright, so here we are, racing all by myself in this final race of S-Class. This one I think is my favorite one of the two S-Class races. I don't know why, it just is. This one has a really big jump towards the end of it. Again, you're not going to want to take that last jump, which is coming up right after this corner, super fast. I kind of just let off the gas right there, because while it doesn't land you right there, if you have too much speed, you're going to end up into that barrier wall right there and just slow way down too much. Coming up here, you got to watch out because there's a little jump right there, and if you don't prepare for it, it can send you over the edge of the course. So just be ready for it, and you'll be good to go. I love this car in these races. It was a good car in S-Class races on the road too, but I really like it for this. This is just, I think it's what the car was put in the game for, honestly. And then let off the gas, and we hit the road. We'll get back on the gas, and we'll drift it. Little gas pump there, little pump on the gas pedal. Watch out for the little jump. I overcorrected it too much because I didn't prepare correctly for it. Now we're just going to finish out this race with this last lap right here. And I really do wish... Hey, look, there's a helicopter on the map. Somebody must be getting chased by the cops. There was also a roadblock. I also wish, again, that there would have been people to actually race against for this, but it is what it is. And there's only... Get out of the middle of the race! There's only so much you can do. Online is still online in that regards. And that little jump. And then we go... And that is the race, my friends. So yeah, that was a B-class car, which obviously I can improve on and make another one. An A-class car, which did really good. An A-plus car, which did really good. And my S car, which did really good. Like I said, there obviously are better builds out there for some of these. And then other ones, maybe there's not. I don't know yet. This was just to get everybody started so that they can beat these Rumble playlists, or, you know, at least have a little bit more fun and not get smoked every time. So that's going to do it for me today. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, smash the like button, leave some comments, and I'll catch you in the next one.